Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. First, I want to say congratulations to Andre Ward on your documentary. This isn't a shade video. All right, love you. This is just a mindset video, and I want us to understand how important it is to us to have the mindset. Andre Ward got a documentary that I'm looking forward to doing because I saw the Marcos Villegas video, and let me just put this here. There we go. I saw the Marcos Villegas video, and I saw that it was pretty good. I saw it, and he has some things there that I didn't know about Andre Ward, and I want to see how they frame it. And but what I really, really want to talk about is first go to silentherofilms.com and look at my work. And two, I want to explain something so we understand big picture. Andre Ward sold the documentary to Paramount Global, which Showtime is a subsidiary of Paramount Global, and he's going to make money on it, and he thinks that millions of people are going to watch it. They may watch it, and I hope that they do because I want people to know his story, and I want people to fall in love with the sport of boxing and one of the greats of this past era. I want to separate from, I want to be very, very intentional of separating my disagreements with Andre Ward in recent history. It's not about that, but I want to explain to us about the mindset. Andre Ward works for ESPN. He has a documentary coming out, right? I believe Andre Ward to be a millionaire. I believe Andre Ward to be a disciplined man. Married, 5 kids, 1 woman, nothing but respect. We not going left with the narrative. And I'm intentionally saying this because I know we got sensitive people out there that want to reframe my message. But Andre Ward works on the worldwide leader of sports. Andre Ward, every Saturday night or twice a month on Saturday, he works on a worldwide leader in sports. He has those shoulder programmings at his disposal. I'm gonna tell you the mindset. Listen to where I'm going. He's already getting a check from ESPN, and he has ESPN at his disposal. Why sign a deal with Showtime when you can get 100% of the profits if you distribute it yourself? Fred, what are you talking about? I sold over 10,000 copies of 9 Wives. I sold over 10,000. I'm approaching 20,000 with both films. I'm telling you. I got 70,000 subs. I got to promote every day on my intros. Andre Ward is in front of 1 million people at least 1 million people every Saturday night. He's going to go on every ESPN show every Saturday night. If he charges $10 and sells 1 million, he makes $10 million. Nobody buys documentaries for $10 million, not unless your name is Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. I'm trying to think of anybody else that transcends the game. Maybe LeBron James, but he's too accessible, so maybe not. But you get what I'm saying? He sold it for a pretty penny because he's not the most popular guy, so he has to sit down and they have to bargain, and that's how the negotiations is basically about your analytics, right? Your analytics with a combination of potential. What are the real numbers and what is the potential in you? I just turned down a $750,000 deal from a major studio about 2 months ago. If you was on my Instagram, I walked you guys through the whole process. I showed y'all the text between me and Dre, and I was explaining to her that I'm not working for anybody. I'd rather slow and grow, you know what I mean, than have to be in the office at 6 a.m. editing and stuff like that. But I just want you guys to understand the mindset. The mindset. Andre Ward could pre-order between now. So let's say he did it himself. He could have pre-ordered from now until June 2nd. He would have pre-ordered about at $10 a wop, $9.99, right? $9.99 times 1,000 times 100 is 1,000. 1,000 is $10,000. 1,000. He probably could have sold about 20,000 units between now and that. And it didn't cost that much to produce the documentary. If he bought the cameras, he probably doesn't know that part of it yet. So I'm not going to get on him about the production of it. But maybe he partnered with Ryan Coogler, which I think is beautiful. It gives him that business or that business respect. So you go in and say directed and or produced by Ryan Coogler. So you go into the office with that level of respect. But if we're just talking sheer numbers, Andre Ward, sheer numbers, 100% numbers, you would own the project and you would make cash on hand. And 3, nobody knows how many was sold but you. And I just want to recalibrate us as a whole, so we understand big picture. Now Stephen A. Smith is waking up now. He want to be independent. He want to start his own, but he doesn't know how because he's been getting up at 6 a.m. in traffic for an hour, getting to work for 30 years. So he doesn't even understand the mindset. And I think people like Andre Ward don't truly understand the mindset. Andre Ward would have made as much money on that Showtime deal by independently promoting his documentary at the fights on ESPN. And you got some big fights coming up. You got Devin Haney. You have June 10th. And then, but it's going to be hot for a year. So you're guaranteed to sell in the thousands every Saturday night. Guaranteed. You know, Tim Bradley and your partners are smart enough to give you free promo. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are smart enough. And then they do a segment on you before the fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I just think we got to get out of the mindset of always thinking we got to partner up when we actually have all the answers. Andre Ward just complained about the sanctioning bodies and being independent when he had the perfect opportunity to do it himself. And also want to say congratulations, because if that's what you want, that's what you want. You know what I mean? Like you can't get mad at a person who you have different goals. You know, if their goal is to do A and they see your plan as plan B, then you just have to honor it. You know, you don't argue and or debate it, like, no, this is the right way. You can just plant the seed and say, hey, we'll come back and mediate at a later time. But at the end of the day, congratulations, Andre Ward. I'll be watching somehow, some way. You know what I mean? And continued success, but understand the mindset. Understand the mind. I sold close to 20,000 units. And I'm not you, Andre Ward. That's the point I want to make. So y'all go ahead and have a great time. I'll holler at you guys. Peace.